Oh, I don't think he's quite twigged that I'm not on his side yet. He probably knows now. Yep, look, speak with father in the ruins of CIT. So he's now quite aware of my double crossing as well. Railroad, we still need to get rid of you. And the synths. Okay, so it seems like some of the synths are still on my side. They haven't quite worked out that I'm also one of the bad guys yet. Ow, nice hit. Okay, so Brotherhood of Steel, they're involved already. Okay, let's head back inside then.
No way to pick this.
Oh, can't unlock that. I can just jump over the fence from here, can't I? And in I go. Oh god, hopefully the civilians of this place are alright. I think all these railroad guys, they don't actually live here. They've just come along for the fight. Ooh. Okay, thought that grenade was aimed at me. Ooh, lots of lightning flashes. That indicates more synths. Like this guy. Hey, quit walking slowly. It's difficult to aim when you do that. Ah, damn it. It's still not really targeting the synths. It still wants me to, like, work with them and not against them. Okay, getting a bit damaged now. I'm your enemy, damn it. Let me target you properly. There we go. They're still not showing up as red though. Showing up as green, as if they're friendlies. I wish I could just tell the game, look, I want to kill all the synths, alright? Just let me. There we go, you had quite a bit of health. Okay, I think the Brotherhood is shooting people outside as well. Who are you? Caravan guard, that's alright, you can stay. Okay, yeah. Heavies in power armor. I'll just help them a bit on the outside. In case any of these guys somehow get the drop on them, but I doubt it. Okay, let me switch to a more powerful gun. Some of these guys are pretty well armoured. Jeez, pretty well armoured indeed. I think I'm getting towards the end of the game now for them to withstand so much damage and to do so much damage to me in such a short amount of time. I mean, some of these guys are scrubs. They're easy to take care of. Others quite a bit more powerful. God, everything's exploding. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be the equivalent of the end of Fallout 3. Oh, okay, so more synths are just teleporting in. And I think that, oh no, you're just a raider. Nothing. Yeah, you guys all stay out the way. There we go. Needed to get past you. Okay. Down into the basement. Yeah, I think that... Ooh. Okay. I thought I was momentarily safe, but nope. More and more explosions. Christ. Yeah, not quite. Oh, jeez. Okay. Damn it, let me target the synths. There we go. There we are. Yeah, I don't get how the game still hasn't caught on that I'm working with the synths, but only in an undercover capacity. Right, let's switch to this pistol. Jeez. Even with this insanely powerful gun, took a whole magazine to do him in. Man. Oh no, you're a Brotherhood guy, just not in any armour. Okay, I need to start getting towards these escaped synths. Hopefully, once I deal with them, this war will stop. Oh, that's going up. That's a different objective marker. Yeah, that's where I came from. Why is it telling me to go back there? Let's try this staircase. Come on, shoot faster than that. There we go. Yeah, you can have one of those. Okay, throw a grenade inside there. Damn it, that bounced off. Ooh, uh-oh. Jeez, you survived 2 grenades. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm coming towards the end now. Alright, here they are. Deal with the escaped synths. Oh, I know how I'm gonna deal with them. Hopefully I can just one-shot all of them. And do I have enough for one more? Nope. One left. Done. Okay, and a courser has been sent for me. Where's the courser? That's Hancock. That's not a courser. Didn't I already killed the courser that I arrived with, so has another one turned up? And yeah, it looks like the battle has finally stopped. There's like one lone Brotherhood paladin stood amongst the carnage. Most of his armour has been ripped off. But at least he lived. At least there's that. And there's probably a lot more living Brotherhood of Steel guys on the outside as well. And hopefully all the traders and innocent people of this place lived. We'll see. Okay, the war seems to have stopped on the surface as well. I briefly saw a helicopter escaping into the distance. Let's put my gun away. Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel is still around, but no other enemies. And hopefully all of the caravan traders, they all got away. They're not where they usually are. Oh, one of them is. Oh yeah, a couple of them. Okay, hopefully when I come back here, I'll find all of them alive and well. Yeah, I think they all survived though. I can't see any bodies around. I think the ones that stayed are all just cowering in fear and are fine, and the ones that have left just managed to escape, so they didn't get harmed at all. That was a nice fight, huh? Oh, can't talk to him.
For the Brotherhood.
For the Brotherhood. There we go. Okay, let me just loot a bunch of stuff, and then I'll head over to the Capitol building, I think it was, to speak to Father, and hopefully I can persuade him that, hey, I don't know what happened. All these Brotherhood to Steel guys came out of nowhere and just killed all the synths. I had nothing to do with it, promise. And yeah, I'm surprised that the railroad showed up. I would have thought that killing them off would have changed the outcome of this battle, so I wouldn't have to have faced any of them at all, but I don't know, maybe they were a bunch of stragglers. Maybe if I didn't destroy the railroad there'd be more of them. But I can't really believe that because they were still really damn powerful. Can't believe the amount of damage they could deal out as well as take. Anyway, yeah, let me start looting.
Right for the taking.
Yeah, in the quest markers it's still saying kill the Corsair. I've looked around, I haven't found any other one. I hope it wasn't the first guy that I met and spoke to because I killed him, so it should have counted. I'm hoping that the Corsair it's talking about is like stood next to Father or something. I'll encounter him in a bit, because otherwise this is yet another bug, and I don't know, maybe the quest will be uncompletable because it's still counting the dead Corsair as being alive. But I'll see, maybe I'm complaining over nothing. Okay, so I'm at the ruins of CIT. Can't see a Corsair anywhere. Can't even see Father. Maybe he's inside the building. If so, good job I cleared it out of super mutants earlier. Yeah, need to go inside. Alright, let's pick my weapon. I think I'll go for this. Oh, yeah. Full of hostile synths. There's no way I'm swaying these guys. As to my purely good intentions, I didn't mean to kill any of you, I promise. Oh no, geez, there are super mutants and synths, so there was no reason for me to clear out this place earlier.
Targeting.
Okay, how do I get to Father?
Go ahead and hide, little
Oop.
bleeder!
Didn't stand a chance.
Won't recognize you when I'm done.
Okay, do I need to go up another level?
Where'd you go, huh? Gonna find you! Gonna kill you!
Ooh, I think I've just gone around in a circle. Okay, need to be there. How do I get there though? That's the question. Ah, here we go. Staircase on the right side of the building. And I guess we're about to have a showdown. Oh, okay, so there he is over there. And some nice flashing textures just here. I started thinking that it was lightning, because, you know, raining, thunder, skies growing over, as well as this looks like a proper final showdown. Father has some words for me. I hate calling him Father, he's my son. My son has some words for me, wants to know what the hell happened, why I betrayed him, even though my reasoning is just, and he's absolutely insane. Yeah, let's go say hello to our son.
Son,
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
You're kind of wrong. Maybe instead of standing out where you're looking at a raider encampment, I think it is. Yeah, a raider encampment that I've gone through already and killed everyone. Of course it looks like there's no life there. Maybe you should have been checking out Diamond City, or, you know, one of the settlements with an abundance of people.
Are you following?
it's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
I like how he talks as if the cost of living out here in the wasteland is too high, when he's building synths to replace people, having the original people killed off, and he doesn't consider that to be too costly or anything.
This really is a matter of importance.
They left me on ice for 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
But none of that has changed your minds about how people survive out here in the wastelands? You just think it's terrible still? Why now?
Why let me out now? After all this time.
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
I like how he keeps thinking that he's above everything and he knows best, and even though I'm acting like that as well, but still, I still love you, but it's... you have become a maniac.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I didn't do anything. We just got ambushed, man. I had nothing to do with it.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.